Here I am at a local wetland, and again a lovely variety of flowers to be able to check and collect on. Again, the daisies, most likely native halictids is what you'll find on these, or sometimes honeybees, but a good source to begin looking at. Over there in the bulrushes you might certainly find some interesting examples of honeybees coming into there. And I want to take you one down here. There's a local Solanaceae, one of the nightshades, and these are great for buzz pollination. So let's go and see what makes them good for buzz pollination. A bit closer here and you can see that purple colour on the flower, and already I saw some Amegilla flying around and a few honeybees. Let's see if I can pick them up on camera. They're pretty quick though, the Amegilla, the blue banded bees. But this is a great place to be able to look for bombus. Now let's have a closer look at one of the floral structures and see what makes it a buzz pollinating plant. Okay, so here's one of the flowers I've pulled off the nightshade, and what I'm going to have a look at is a close look at the anthers to see what they look like. You see them there? Like long tubes. Now the only way that a bee can get pollen out of those is to buzz pollinate, to move their body around it to basically encapsulate it, and then to change the vibration of their wing beat, and then buzz pollinate to shake the pollen out of it. This is exactly the same with tomatoes, potatoes, and of course all of these nightshades. This also, as I said, if you get an effective pollinator in, you'll do a lot better. There's another view that I've just removed some of the petals, and you can see those large indusiums where the pollen is, but it's like a pepper shaker. The pollen is not on the outside of the anther. Native bees just can't do much with these types of things. That's why they're kind of rather poorly pollinated, and why with tomato plants they have to use artificial pollination to get a good pollination set, a good fruit set. That's why they'd love to bring the bumblebee into Australia. Many times you'll find flowers that look perfect to go and collect for bees, but indeed when you go along you'll soon find out that they're not much chop. These very tightly packed composites are one of the flowers that trick me a lot. From a distance they look great, but when you walk up I just think that the floral structures are too tightly bound for the bees to get into them. They look good, but you rarely find bees on them. You'll find flies and beetles that can burrow their way in, but not for the bees. I'll show you an example of a large cluster of these. Here's that example of what looks to be a good collecting spot. Nice colour, nice and open, but as I said, when we get closer you'll see that it's got that tightly packed cluster of flowers, and it's just too hard for the bees to get into it. So if I'm looking across here at the moment, I can't see any activity, not even honeybee, on these flowers, and yet they look so good. So check them out, but you'll soon find from experience what's worth stopping at and what isn't.